What's going on, guys? December 21st, 2024. Today's Saturday. Let's go through our weekend routine. I've kind of already went through the scans, but I want to go through the master list, see if there's any setups that we can take a look at. So Friday didn't do much. We had a pretty good bounce. We had a gap down and it was actually a little bit lower than that. So you can see we sold off pretty aggressively pre-market, but we did bounce um, really strong right into the moving averages. Kind of got a little bit rejected off the 5-day, but we're kind of holding in. Maybe this is definitely something we want to see hold at the bottom of the range. So same thing with SPY, gap down, and they bought that up. You can see great volume there. So maybe we start turning back over, but for me, I definitely want to see setups. So if we look at the breadth, you can see we got to that oversold area, we bounced. Now maybe we see it build kind of higher. Ideally, for me, I would like to see something like just kind of build a flag out here or a little range here that we can kind of trade off of and pretty much get a lot of these setups to tighten up a bit. So let's go through the master list real quick and let's see what we can find. If we see any setups worth taking. If we look at StockBeats Market Monitor, you can see 400 breakouts, 442 breakouts on Friday. So really strong day on Friday, but we are still primary indicator and secondary indicator are red. So that's kind of still a caution sign. But maybe this is a start of something a bit better. So AVGO, this is the 2x ETF, nice pullback into the 10-day. I'm just going to kind of run through this, see if we can find any setups. Bitcoin actually bounced right off the 50-day. We'll keep an eye on that. Don't see a setup there though. PLTR, nice push out on Friday. We kind of had that on the focus list. So this is Tesla. It's starting to maybe pull back, maybe giving an entry in the next few days. Ideally, I want to see this thing tighten up a bit more. The ranges are pretty wide still. Ideally, a 20-day test, a little kind of tight flag there, and a breakout. But it is coming back right into the all-time high. So if you look at Tesla here, it does look pretty good, to be honest. You can keep an eye on that. Let's actually put that on the focus list for now. NVIDIA coming right back into the moving averages. Personally, it's an avoid for me until we kind of break through, maybe flag out. Apple super strong still. ABGO, nice little flag into 10-day. We're going to keep an eye on that. PLTR, you can see we broke out nicely. The volumes are going to be a little bit skewed because we did have OPEX. So it's two. APP was that other one that I kind of had on the focus list for Friday. Nice push out there. Still needs this little base, little pivot break there, but hopefully we tighten up a little bit and then we can take a look at this one. GEV also nice little push back above the moving averages. Ideally we tighten up before we kind of actually break out. Lulu bounced off the 20-day. Still looks pretty good. Let's keep this on the focus list. American Airlines is starting to kind of flag out here. Could be worth a watch. It's pretty interesting. Ideally, we get a little bit tighter here, but I'm gonna keep this on focus just so I don't lose track of that. It's a pretty big high flyer mover. It's pretty tight here, just under the moving averages. Maybe if we get a pivot, this pivot back above, this thing could start pushing. This little flag here on this name. Not really sure what this is, but was on my scan. Beautiful trend there. And a nice pull into the 20-day. We'll keep an eye on this one. It's a pretty thin name. Um, Average dollar volume 16 million, so something to kind of note there. Definitely. Nice push out there. All right, so I think that's it. Tesla, nice little flag here creating. Maybe we get a continuation move here. Didn't love that close on Friday. Maybe we get a little deeper pull back to the 20-day before we go. AVGO, same thing. Pushed up, kind of failed, came back in. So we'll keep an eye on this. Ideally, these two kind of get tighter. Docu looks really good. Nice flag there. Keep an eye on that. 20 days caught up now. AL looks really good. OKLO, it's I believe a nuclear name. If we take a look at this range, see that range just from Friday's candle is like 13%, so it's already above an ATR. So I ideally like this a little bit tighter. CART looks really good if this thing kind of starts turning around, breaking out of this little range here. And SEI, a thin name, but could take its shot at this for a continuation move. So that's pretty much it for the scans. I did want to post this. So I did start a little Discord room. It's completely free, not charging anything. I kind of want to build a community of like-minded traders, and I use this as a little bit journal as well for myself. So if anybody wants to look at journal, so you can see I'll post my trades. So these are all my trades from November. I had like 24 trades. You can go through these trades, maybe learn from them, and these are really just for my journal as well. And I'll have post my charts, my stats there. I'll post watch lists, daily watch lists. We have a little trading floor where we can talk actively. Introduction. This is my story. If you guys want to read it, go check it out. But eventually, I also want to probably start live chat um, during the day. If anybody's interested, when I am trading, I'll probably be in there, just kind of voicing my thoughts. And yeah, so if anybody wants to join, I will put a link below in the description. Besides that, not a whole lot going on. Um, if we look at um, Tuesday is actually a half day, and Wednesday is off. So I'm not expecting too much action this upcoming week. I'm still going to be very patient. I want to see the market kind of start building more setups. Names like Tesla, AVGO look really good. Ideally, we get a little bit tighter. But that's pretty much it for this weekend recap. Not a whole lot going on. I'm going to be pretty nimble, cut my wrist down a little bit still until I start seeing kind of volatility die down a bit. Nice push down on Friday on volatility, but let's see if this thing, if that was the bottom of this little pullback. Um, Pretty aggressive 2 days, and then the PCE data really kind of bought it back up. So ideally, we kind of tighten up the range, and these setups kind of tighten up a little bit more. Um, Expecting lower volume into the holidays anyways. So that's pretty much it, guys. Hope you guys have a good weekend. And if I don't make another video, happy holidays, happy new year, um, and we'll talk next time.